This is Marty, and I was wanting to share with you a few things that my company, Beacon Aviation, can do. And as you can tell, we're on Google Earth. You may hear Gary chime in here also. He's sitting here beside me. But the imagery that you're looking at here is of Mineola, Texas. And we just posted this to Google Earth, and we're tickled to say that we're now an approved content provider. And so as I move around here, you'll be able to clearly see the 9x resolution boost that we gave Mineola. Okay. Now I'm going to take you to another application called Global Mapper, and here's the same imagery, and we'll just zoom into that pond area that I just showed you. And within Global Mapper, we can do some neat things, such as measure distances. And here you can see I just drew a line. If you'll notice, at the left, bottom left, is the distance, 943 feet. And I'll just go ahead and bring in an elevation model. And so I'm going to kick over to a folder that I've got on my hard drive, and we'll drag and drop the DEM, the elevation model. And that's what you're seeing on the screen right now. And I'm going to go to the little control center. We'll move it up to the top. And now then you'll notice we have a vertical scale on the left, which implies that we have X, Y, and Z, Z being elevation. And as I move my cursor around, you can see there on the left the elevation. I've actually got it covered up here. Let me see if I can move that. There we go. Now you can see elevation. So the cool thing is I can do a line of sight profile by going between 2 points. And there you go. The nice thing is that we could take and identify an area here, and we'll just do a real quick calculation for cut and fill purposes. Let's just say that we want to level this pond out. We're going to bring it closer to what you find there on the street elevation level. And so there's my polygon, and let's find out what the cut and fill is on that. So we highlight that area, and we'll do a right click, cut and fill, and we're going to bring this up to 400 feet. The pond level is actually about 385, something like that. And there's our calculation showing that we'd have to cut about 33,000, and our fill is 194,000. All pretty cool. And now then, let me go ahead and just remove this, and I'll kick you into 3D. Let me highlight that and delete it. And we'll take a look at it in 3D. Okay. Okay, now then you're looking at the same area in 3D. And what we did, we took our imagery that we captured from our airplanes, and we tied it all to the ground, obviously, so it's all geo-referenced, but we draped it over the elevation model, and we exaggerated a little bit so you can see the relief, but pretty cool way to look at the Earth. Alright, now then I'm going to go and take you to another copy of Global Mapper I have running, and it'll show you the state of Texas, and you can see our control center is opened up over here also, and I'll zoom in on the large project that we did for XTO, and you can see the area depicted here is covering 2,554 square miles, and I've got a couple of mines that we also map on a monthly basis. Let me turn the mines off, and I'll turn the other mine off. And you can see there's vector data all over it, which is actually well site information. So we'll do a search, and we'll just drop in on a particular mine. Okay, you can see the bullseye there. And now then I'll just take my magnifying glass, and we'll look at this well site number 13. Okay, and there's our Phillips well site A number 1-13.
You can pull up the coordinates on that too, Marty.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, you bet. Over on the bottom hand corner, you'll see state plane coordinate systems, and also you'll get your latitude and longitude. And that is true on the Mineola image also. But I'll go ahead and turn on the street maps, and let's see if we can't show the local roads. Okay, now we've got the open street map that's available through an internet connection. I'll turn it on over this location. And you see there's your local county roads, etc. And we can go in here and cause this to be transparent. And say OK. And be able to see through the street and get the aerial at the same time. Alright, there's much more we can do with our imagery, but given we're running on YouTube, we're going to call it quits. If you got questions, give us a call, 800-238-8902. This is Marty and Gary with Beacon Aviation. Bye-bye now.